Serious and silliness bodybuilding. I apologize that I have not put any content in the last couple of days. One, it's been Labor Day weekend. And two, I've actually been sick a little bit because this is what happens when you are a sewer worker in New York City. You are exposed to bacteria that most people aren't exposed to, and you get sick. And sometimes it's violently sick, like pooping and puking. But it is what it is. But I'm feeling much better today. So I am going to give you some more content. Here we go. Back to work. This one is about the Olympia coming up, okay? The Olympia is about, what, 2 months out, 9 weeks out, something like that? And the majority of the guys that are qualified for the Olympia are putting in the work. These guys are warriors, okay? The top 5 guys are warriors. They taste blood. They know that this title is up for grabs, and they're doing everything they can, and they are crossing every T and dotting every I that they possibly can to make sure that they show up at their best, because they know they're going against the best in the world and they're trying to take each other out. Well, except for Hunter Labrada. Hunter. What the are you doing? Look, I get everybody needs a break and everybody needs a vacation and whatnot. And everybody wants to enjoy good food and take some time off. But can't you do it after the Olympia? I mean, you're literally on the other side of the world in Jordan. I mean, making appearances. I'm sure they're paying you a pretty dollar. Enjoying food and on a yacht with your girl, which is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong, but it's not the time. It's time to buckle down and get serious. These guys are looking to take you out. They might be friendly off stage, but on stage, they're looking to take you out, and they're happy that you're not concentrating on the Olympia. But your fans aren't, and I'm one of them. You've been on my channel. We had a great interview. You were a perfect gentleman, and I'd love to have you back on my channel, but I have to be honest. This is what the channel is about. I give honest and raw information. And here's the thing. You put it on your Instagram, so you're not hiding it. So I guess you don't think there's anything wrong with it. So here you are on your Instagram, eating some kind of cheeseburger or something. I don't know. And then here you are again outside the restaurant saying that this is the best steak sandwich you've ever had. Okay. And here's a bit of a itinerary, which basically shows that you don't sleep or have not slept in a very long time. Today's travels. Woke up 8 a.m. Saturday morning, Jordan time. Didn't sleep at all Saturday. Flight number 1, I'm into Doha. 3:15 a.m. Sunday morning, Jordan time. 3 hours, 6:40 a.m. Sunday morning. No sleep on this flight on purpose. Flight number 2, Doha to Houston. 8:10 a.m. Sunday, 14 hours, 4:10 p.m. Houston. Sleep from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Be somewhat on track to sleep by 1 a.m. in Houston. Okay. Do you think the other guys are missing sleep, workouts, not sticking to their meal plan? Do you think these guys are, if you go on Nick Walker's Instagram, you see him doing nothing but killing it and posing practice. If you go on Heidi Chopin, he's there with one of the greatest coaches in the world by his side, making sure that he's going to be a 2-time Mr. Olympia, killing it. If you go on Derek Lunsford's page, this guy is putting in the work. You go on Samson Dowder's page, this guy is another guy. All these guys, the 5 guys that I've talked about, and there are others like Andrew Jacked. And the thing with Andrew Jacked is he doesn't put this stuff on his page, which is even scarier because that means he is in the basement. He's in the cellar, and he's blocking everything out to be at his best at the Olympia. They are no joke. These are the best guys in the world, and they smell blood, and they want that title. And your fans, Hunter, me included in that, I am a big fan of yours. We want to see you at your best. You shocked everybody at Tampa. Everybody was questioning because at last year's Olympia, you did not look well. You did not do well. And you were also shopping in Las Vegas the day or 2 days before the Olympia when you should have been concentrating on the Olympia. Now, I know last year things were messed up. You had problems with your friend, and you had problems with your coach, and you had problems with Nick Trigili and so on and so forth. So we can give you a pass. But this is a different time. And in Tampa, you showed up and blew the competition away. And that's what we want to see again. We want to see that from you at the Olympia. And not getting sleep and not sticking to your meal plan and traveling on the other side of the planet. isn't ideal for winning the Olympia. Now, look, here's another thing. Do you remember when Nick Walker lost to Samson Dowda at this year's Arnold Classic? Do you remember how fucking pissed off he was? I mean, he was like, he really wanted to beat Samson, right? And I guarantee you that's in the back of his head. And he's saying to himself, I'm going to make sure that guy does not beat me again. I'm going to make sure I'm in the top 3. I'm going to make sure I do everything I can to win that title. And Samson Dowda's mindset is the same. He's been on my show 3 times. I've spoke to him in person, and we have somewhat of a relationship. I know his mindset. His mindset is, I am not going to let anyone beat me again. I'm going to continue beating Nick Walker. And you could see it. You could see the progress he makes. You go on his Instagram, and he looks like a freak, and he's training like a monster with Milo Sarchev by his side. Hunter, we just want to see you do the best you could possibly do. So get your shit together. Make this the best 8 weeks that you could possibly put in. And hopefully those nights that you lost sleep or didn't eat right or traveled, whatever, doesn't affect your 8 weeks out of the Olympia, 9 weeks out of the Olympia. But it also makes us question your ambition, your thirst for this title, right? I mean, I heard a rumor. When I interviewed Jordan Hutchinson, he told me that somebody told him that Andrew Jack practices his posing in a steam room so that he never gets tired or sweats on stage. He could be up there posing for an hour. And that might have been the difference between you and him in Texas. That might have been the reason why he took the title home from Texas when you were huffing and puffing and sweating. I mean, do you realize what my kind of mindset that is? That man will die before he loses on stage again, right? That's that kind of mindset, that champion's mindset. We want to see that in you because everybody knows you have all the weapons, you have all the talent, all the skill, all the genetics that it takes to be the best in the world. So Hunter, please, from all of us, YouTubers, Instagrammers, social media influence, hardcore bodybuilding fans, let's see you do it. Drop the nonsense. Don't worry about going away on vacation until after the Olympia. You got plenty of time to do guest posing and making some money afterwards. So let's see you put it in, put the work in, and let's see the best Hunter we can for the Olympia.